Bro gone. Body drop all the time and I'm still finna kill some. Anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for the 100 subscribers. Actually, one-on-one, a big one. That 1 subscriber counts. But I'm back, so I've been feeling a little gangish. I wanted to see top 10 notorious real-life gangs. Without further ado, bah!
These are the baddest of the bad. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 notorious real-life gangs. For this list, we're looking at organized crime groups and gangs that have garnered particularly nasty or notorious reputations over the years. We're taking into account gangs from around the world, so as long as their reputations precede them in a particularly infamous way. Number 10, the Mungiki. We open with one of the more recent gangs on our list, a mysterious and secretive sect known as the Mungiki. The aim of this group seems to be tied to fiercely rejecting Western influence and promoting the return of Kenyan tradition. Attracting a remarkable number of young people, the Mungiki also have been known to engage in such criminal activity as extortion and murder, all the while displaying a combative, militaristic attitude. Questions have also been raised with regards to how connected the Mungiki are with local police and government, some of whom have been accused of looking the other way in exchange for a cut of the gang's profits.
Had the police not moved in swiftly, the situation would have been more worse than what was seen there.
Number 9, Triads.
Yo, you know they hard. Look how they move. Look how they move. The whole gang. Look how they move though. Oh, they ain't with them. Yes, they is.
The term triads is often used as a blanket term for Chinese organized crime, but the truth behind this gang, or association of gangs, is much more complex. The triads are branches of a very large and diverse overarching Chinese crime syndicate, with especially strong operations in Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan.
So,
the everyday business of the triads has included everything from smuggling and forgery to pornography, kidnapping, and murder.
I don't know what y'all feeling.
如果做不到，甚至说有违背组织的一些事情，那我们组织里面呢，也会有所谓我们自己的一个家法。
Today's triads tend to focus more on white-collar crimes and also place less of a focus on ritual. Often, members have been required to commit to 36 oaths of honor as part of their initiation process.
Where's the plane you stole?
Oh, that thing? Yeah, we sold it to Tim.
He's using it for his parade float. It's the Chinese New Year.
Number 8, the Sinaloa Cartel.
This is the tunnel that Joaquin and Chapo Guzman came out of. We're gonna.
They ain't talk about nobody getting chopped up yet, but we're gonna see.
Drugs are the name of the game when it comes to the Sinaloa Cartel, a notorious Mexican outfit that specializes in trafficking and money laundering. Cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamines have all made their way into the United States thanks to the Sinaloa Cartel and its former head, El Chapo Guzman. The DEA even named the cartel as the most active smuggling and trafficking operation when it came to getting large amounts of these illicit drugs into neighborhoods across the country. Bribery, extortion, and murder are also high on the list.
Pablo
Their
Escobar.
bloody rivalry with Mexico's Tijuana cartel has resulted in deadly shootouts throughout the country. Although, with El Chapo in a U.S. jail as of 2019, the narco-trafficante landscape is always shifting.
Was it El Chapo or Pablo
Often
Escobar?
the violence is one cartel against another, or just as likely, it's violence between different factions of the same cartel.
Number 7, Hell's Angels.
The Hell's Angels here in Washington have been involved
I thought it was fake.
Things from stolen motorcycles, trafficking and stolen property.
There are a number of outlaw motorcycle groups around the world, but arguably none of them with a reputation as fierce as the Hell's Angels. The specific origins of the group are up for debate, but the Angels' profile rose tremendously during the 1960s and 70s, coinciding with the era's drug, rock, and counterculture activities.
Hey, listen, man, this is for members only, huh?
While authorities have tackled the gang's extensive involvement in prostitution, drug trafficking, and murder, the group maintains that any criminal actions do not reflect the club as a whole, but instead are the actions of bad apples, and claim fundraising and charity efforts Hell's Angels have sponsored as proof.
They have become an icon.
So is that real gang?
People want to be around them.
Number 6, the Aryan Brotherhood. Surviving any prison system is challenging and complex, And this next gang on our list keeps it that way. The Aryan Brotherhood features members both in and out of the prison system, with their influence stretching far beyond walls, barbed wire fences, and armed guards. The white supremacist group focuses on day-to-day criminal activities within various prisons, including inmate prostitution, drug smuggling, and assault. They've also been known to put out murder contracts on those living on the outside.
Like, come on, bro.
You can handle a fair fight.
Just clear it for me.
Fair is for losers.
Like, nah.
I'd rather win.
These neo-Nazis have been a common focus in film and television, being featured on such shows as Sons of Anarchy and HBO's Oz, as well as the film American History X. Number 5, Bloods and Crips.
Hey. These wars go farther back than most of these kids been around.
It's likely you've heard of the Bloods and the Crips, even if you're not familiar with the criminal underworld. Their well-known feud, with both gangs fighting for supremacy of their Los Angeles turf, has received a lot of play. The Crips are slightly older, having been established in 1969 via an alliance between leaders Raymond Washington and Stanley Tookie Williams. Early incarnations of the Bloods were adversarial to Washington and Williams even back then, while today, that relationship has become something akin to a deadly gangland legend.
Y'all used to do that, junk.
The Bloods and Crips are among the most violent of gangs in the United States,
used to ride up on a bicycle,
from robbery and prostitution to murder. Number 4, Los Zetas.
I like the shotgun,
They are Mexico's most violent, most depraved, most feared crime cartel.
This Mexican cartel was formed when deserting Mexican soldiers sought out employment as hired muscle for one of the country's oldest criminal organizations, the Gulf Cartel. It wasn't until 2010 that Los Zetas officially struck out on their own, however, making them the most recently formed gang on this list. Still, the group has managed to cause quite a stir despite their relatively recent appearance on the world radar. Los Zetas have been efficiently brutal in their dealings with rivals, utilizing beheadings and execution to punctuate their empire of sex trafficking, protection rackets, drugs, and murder. As the original leadership has been picked off, however, they have lost some of their effectiveness.
The amount of weaponry, grenades, grenade launchers,
y'all using grenades, bruh,
to the Zetas and are utilized by them is just unbelievable.
You telling me y'all using grenades?
MS-13, also known as Mara Salvatrucha.
What distinguishes them from other gangs is that they are violent for violence sake.
Speaking of Los Zetas, the next gang on our list was actually employed by that group to fight against their rivals. The members of Mara Salvatrucha, or MS-13, were likely hired for this purpose due to the reputation of vicious violence that precedes them in the criminal underworld. Members of MS-13 are often heavily tattooed and are primarily of Central American descent, specifically from El Salvador.
They recruit folks in communities, vulnerable individuals who are recently immigrating to this country illegally and legally.
Ironically, MS-13 originally intended to protect LA-based Salvadorans against other local gangs of the time. Today, however, the crimes of MS-13 range from larceny and human trafficking to the most unspeakable crime of all, child prostitution.
Yo al verme en un espejo, yo nunca creí que podía cambiar, habiendo servido a esas actividades del mal, a esa gang, a esa pandilla.
I'm sorry.
Number 2, the YAKUZA.
営業にしてもそうですね。なんか問題が起こった時に対処してくれるのが
The YAKUZA is another gang primarily known for their operations in one country. In this case, Japan, but which is actually active on an international scale. The YAKUZA origins date all the way back to the 1600s, and even today harbor a strict code of behavior and ritual that ties into this time period. Full body tattoos are also not uncommon within YAKUZA culture, while the group is notable for their semi-legitimate business ventures within Japanese society.
元がそこにあるんで、
I don't think that's how you do tattoos.
ヤクザと入れ墨ってのは結局はついて離れないよ、その時代から。
Various clans within the YAKUZA hierarchy have been known to delve into everything from sex trafficking and loan sharking to gun running, although street-level crimes like armed robbery tend to be shunned by the group. Not quite at the end yet. Almost there, though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Telling me ain't nobody getting chopped up.
Back to business.
It's invalid.
Number 1, the Sicilian Mafia.
The Mafia has no goal other than to enrich itself
I'm in the
and
Mafia.
to get power.
Although the Sicilian Mafia, also known as La Cosa Nostra, isn't the only organized crime syndicate in Italy, The Camorra in Naples is another notorious group. It's inarguably the most famous. This is thanks to the wealth of cinematic representations the Mafia's received over the years in films like Goodfellas, Casino, and the Godfather franchise. The structure of La Cosa Nostra has shifted somewhat over the years, but generally revolves around the dividing of power between various familial groups. While they wax and wane, clan rivalries and violence have always been par for the course, with many gangland shootings drawing front-page news. Other illegal activities of the Mafia have included extortion, racketeering, smuggling, and prostitution. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Nothing. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment. They ain't have nobody getting chopped up. That's how you know it's invalid. But people get chopped up all the time, shipped and sold. They take their body organs, all that. Alright, I'm in it down. I'm getting too much into detail. I don't need it. Make sure you subscribe.